What's up, people? My name is Nailah Carty. I am part of the To Be Caribbean crew, and I am so pleased to be a part of this Caribbean Kurrent segment that we are doing. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am a Jamaican, born and raised in Jamaica. I left when I was 17 to go to college in the United States. I now live in Atlanta. I've been here for 21 years. I'm a mother. I have a son who is 20, a bonus son who's 20, and I have a daughter who's 17. She's getting ready to be a senior next year. I'm also an educator. So I teach 10 and 11-year-olds, fifth grade, and I get to teach them reading and writing and also social studies. In Jamaica, that's mostly history, geography, that kind of thing. And also, I consider myself an activist. I kind of do some work to make sure that people people of African descent in the diaspora are receiving equal rights. I try to fight for that in my own way. I'm part of an organization called Habesha Incorporated, and Habesha is the acronym for Helping Africa by establishing schools at home and abroad. And what we do, a little bit of what we do is we try to establish not physical schools, but schools where we're teaching each other in the community, Black people, about Africa and what it offers, the history of the diaspora. We also work a lot with agriculture and connecting with the earth, and also just community building, the importance of community building. So that is a little bit about me. Let me tell you why I am talking to you today. So my topic is a little bit different than Marissa's and Kat's and Jason Skywalker's. Mine is a little bit more personal because as an educator and as a parent, I am here to talk to you about some of the issues that we've been having with education as it relates to race. Racism is everywhere. We know this. But personally, my daughter and I, my 17-year-old and I, have been dealing with some issues in our school district where there are some videos that have been surfacing where students have been making racist comments. And as a parent, and as someone who's from another country and living in 2020, being in the United States, we're going through this COVID pandemic. We see what our leaders, and especially the President of the United States and his handling of this thing, I recognize that there's a lot going on. However, having to see your child deal with the fact that her peers are making racist comments is very heartbreaking. And so as Caribbean people, we look at it very differently. We're immigrants to this country. We're also Caribbean people. We're people who are very, we take a lot of pride in making sure that we place our children in these institutions that academically will make them successful. But we at no point want them to have to go through any kind of difficulties socially and emotionally. So it makes you really question, when you've lived in a country that you're not originally from, it makes you really question, was it worth it? I could have stayed in Jamaica and dealt with the different struggles that Jamaica offers. As much as I love Jamaica, I didn't have to come here and deal with that. And let's be clear, there's racism everywhere. There's racism in Jamaica too. But if you're an immigrant and you see your child, who is the child of immigrants, both her mother and her father are from Jamaica, dealing with this, it just makes you question that. So I want us to definitely continue this conversation together. I think it's very important that as Caribbean people, we stay united and we continue having dialogue about this so that we can take care of the Caribbean community together. So again, my name is Nailah. Let's go ahead and continue this conversation. Signing off for now.
This is when we feel